Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be a video on the new Diamondback lever action exotic rifle. This weapon has been added to the game for a while, but the reason that people haven't been using it is because it's been locked behind missions. First, I will tell you guys to acquire this. If you guys do not know how to get this, I'll just show you real quick. This is acquired at the Kenley College. You can see it's available for 4 days at the moment still. Then it says next available for 4 days, so it's pretty much there for DLC. And it says complete all branches to locate. There's going to be 3 missions you're going to have to do to complete this, and once you're done completing all those investigations, you'll be able to go down to the secret area, which is in the church, open up a big yellow chest, and it will include the Diamondback, and that's how you get the gun. It's pretty much that simple. You just have to go through the missions, and there's a bunch of puzzles on some of them, and you have to investigate a few things, and that's pretty much about it, and then it's pretty much guaranteed and you'll get it from the box. Now to get into the gun, I'll show you guys what it looks like and what the talent is on it and the attachments. This is what the gun looks like. This is the Diamondback lever action. You can see it has obviously a snake around it, which looks pretty wicked. Personally, I thought it was a little bit funny looking, but I've gotten used to it, so it's pretty cool. I'm not trying to give it too much crap, but it's nice to see guns like this that are interesting, because back in Div 1, sure, some of the guns did have some things to them, but like, for example, like the Chatterbox has the green hyena tint to it. The Merciless has like the wrap stuff around it, like the burlap and stuff. And certain guns have certain things, but I think that's pretty cool. But this is what the inscription is on it. It says, "I don't give a damn if it's not an actual Diamondback. I'll call it whatever I want. I like the name Manning National Zoo Reptile Keeper." And that's who named this weapon. You can see the damage on this is 129.9k with 100 RPM with a 5-round mag. Since this is a lever action, it does only hold 5 rounds, but the gun in general is pretty cool. This is the first talent, Agonizing Bite. Diamondback randomly marks an enemy. Hitting that enemy consumes the mark, granting a critical hit with 20% total damage. A new random enemy is marked afterwards and then whenever you reload. This is the second talent, Deep Fangs. After hitting 5 marked enemies, gain 50% reload speed, 20% total damage, and all shots are fired guaranteed critical hits for 10 seconds. Then Shredding Skin. While drawn, each time a round is loaded, gain 20% bonus armor for 3 seconds. While holstered, each time you reload or feed your current weapon, gain 8% bonus armor for 2 seconds. So the holstered talent on this benefits, with the gun out and with the gun holstered, so that's pretty awesome. And here are the attachments, which you guys can see right here. It does have a Diamondback red dot sight, and this is the only lever action that has pretty much 4 attachments on it in the game. I know you can get like the extended mag or like something like that for the the magazine for the normal 1886, but you can't really put anything else on it. But this one has like a grip, it has the custom lever on it, has the muzzle, and also has the red dot. But the red dot is a unique system on a chip design that allows for rapid targeting acquisition, and it has 10% accuracy. The lever, which is the Diamondback lever, a small device the lever releases some kind of nano particulate, and this does 10% damage to elites, which is actually pretty nice if you guys want to use this in PvE and hit NPCs with it and stuff like that, or if you guys want to run around with in Dark Zone, you can do that as well. For the stability, that is the grip, which is 10%. You guys will get from that. That's pretty standard. Then the Rattlesnake ornament, which is 15% critical hit damage. And it says this is the Rattlesnake ornament, definitely not a Diamondback. So that's pretty much how the ornament is. It's pretty much essentially the muzzle, but there's really no muzzle on it, if that makes sense. That's pretty much why that's essentially there. So you guys get what it does. Now I'll show you guys the gun in action a little bit and show you what it does. When you guys have this, you will see that it does mark an enemy, which is a little line there. Oops, I missed. Okay, when you hit that target, you'll see it has a little 1 next to it, and then it'll pick a new target. So it's going to pick the one back here. Then you have a 2. And this will constantly go up when you hit your targets to 3, then to 4. You reload. When you go to shoot your final target, you will see this is when the talent activates. So this gun to me is pretty awesome. I'm not a huge fan of lever actions in general, but this one is pretty cool due to the fact it is an exotic and also has some pretty badass talents on it. And I think I'll probably be trying to make this with some kind of AR slash rifle build, or just a rifle build in general, try to use this, because I've been using this in the DZ a little bit, but it's a bit tricky to actually hit someone with this. But if you have this gun fully, prepped with the talent on it, ready to go, and get that shot in, you can actually pretty much destroy someone with this gun if you hit them correctly with it. It took me, I think, 2 to 3 taps hitting someone with this last night to kill him. I only got a few clips with it, but I've known people to actually 2-tap people with this gun. I don't know if that's 100%, but I know someone shot someone in the chest and shot him in the head with it last night, and that was with the full proc, and just destroyed them. So I think this gun's, pretty cool. I still don't have the Eagle Bear yet, but this is something that I was looking really forward to actually getting. Due to the fact that I do like exotic rifles, and I do like all the exotics in the game, and it's nice to show that the missions are there, and it's just that they're not locked behind anything except the mission, and you just have to do the mission to get the gun, and you don't have to go through some crazy ass. For example, the raid's not really crazy, but the Eagle Bear is locked behind the raid, so people who don't want to feel pressured and want to have to get 8 guys together to go get one of the exotics, you actually can go do this pretty much solo. I know people who went through the whole Kenley College solo. It will take a lot more time if you are doing it by yourself, but you can go get it if you really want to. But I suggest going in there with at least 2 or 3 people, maybe even 4, so the puzzles in there are a little bit easier to do instead of them doing them by yourself. But I really like this gun. I'm a huge fan of it at the moment, and unless it's something on it doesn't work, if it's got a bug or something. But I will be trying to get footage with this in the future, as it's pretty much my little overview and tell you guys how to get it. Like I said, it's really not that difficult. Just go to the missions, and it'll be at the end as the reward in the stash box, which is orange, and that's like at the normal control points and stuff like that. But that's me, guys. Thank you all for watching. That's just a quick overview on the Diamondback lever action. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Division 2 content. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.